Bouldersaurus. Let's talk about 3 boulders that feature jibs. Jibs are small screw-on holds, usually used as extensions to holds or volumes, and there's a technique to using them effectively. In this video, I'll talk about how I work my way around these jibs. Technique number 1, open hand grips. Sometimes the jibs, like in this orange V8, are just small bumps on the hold. Using an open-handed grip can maximize finger contact with the hold, providing more leverage than a closed grip can offer. Notice how straight my fingers are. This maximizes friction and, in the case of these holds, allows for a better thumb engagement in my pinch grip. This next hold is the focal point of the climb's crux, a tricky match. The problem is with hold real estate, so notice how my right hand flips from a pinch to a crimp to leave room for my left hand to match. You can see the force put through my fingertips given how red they turn. That's it for the jibs on this climb, but not the end of important hand position. Notice I do not pinch these next holds, but meat hook them instead. It makes much better use of the most positive side of the hold. The top of this climb uses a press off the right hand and then a tricky sequence to the finish hold. This is the worst hold on the climb, so I need to make sure I'm directly under it in order to match it. Let's see this climb in its entirety. In the second climb, we see jibs used as an extension of a volume. The climb starts with a difficult series of moves on these irregular slot holds. I switch my feet to set up for a jump into this sloper. After some body positioning, a tough mantle is next. Here, we see jibs forming a pinch on the top of this volume, and as an intermediate hold to move up to the finish. Let's take a closer look at my hand movements in this climb. Fortuitously, the sloper on this climb also requires a meat hook, much like the previous climb. This grip provides more contact with the hold rather than a straight-on grip. Notice that I switch my meat hook to the opposite side of the hold as my body moves over to the right. For this pinch hold, you simply need to pinch the shit out of it. I have crimped the jib on the wall because it is so small. I prioritize finger power over finger contact here. Let's see the entire climb. Welcome to boulder number 3, where basically everything is a jib. The climb starts with a mobility and balance-based press into a thunder cling on this crimp. The feet are dual textured and sloped and require plenty of truss to move through. At this angle, you can see how little contact the holds on this climb provide. but this start is nothing compared to the crux. It's hard for me to put into words how difficult this next part is, but you have to put all of your trust and weight into this tiny right foothold that made up the cute little pinwheels at the title screen. I catch this terrible right-hand crimp with just 2 of my fingers, because just rotating my wrist a little bit more to stack more of my fingers on it would compromise my balance completely. Here is a different view of this press and balance move. If it looks like I'm struggling, I am. To finish, I do an inside flag toe hook, which, if you're unfamiliar with climbing, please know that this is an awesome and rarely seen move. Now, let's watch the climb in its entirety. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for some bloopers. Look at this artistic shot right here.
Oh yeah, right? Is that rope not directly in the leg?
Oh, it's artfully.
Oh, of course. So let me take a peek.
I know, that's the point. I have crimped the jib on the wall because it is so small. Why is that so funny to read? I have crimped the jib. Fuck. I half crimp the jib on the wall because it's so small. I choose to half grip the chip